out with me?
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin! Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament.
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doopa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin! Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want.
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. Doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I have ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want.
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. Doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want.
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
Give people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament.
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me supercalifragilistic XP karaoke dosha.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want.
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want.
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No, but George is my friend. You don't have any friends. Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. Doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want.
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want.
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. Doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. Doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have 9 shoes. 9 shoes. 9 shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. Doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin!
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Okay, and we are now live. Ooh, there's all sorts of stuff jumping up onto the screen. So let's just close the participants window and I'll have to keep an eye. But everyone, can you just say a big hello?
Hello.
Oh, you can't be heard. We're gonna work that out. So let's just have a look. We're not getting audio through. We're getting my audio through. We're getting my audio through. Hello, hello. They can hear me. Can everyone just say hello again? No, you definitely cannot be heard. I don't know how to fix this, so I will be providing voiceovers for all of our performers today. In fact, so guys, yeah. So audience, you're going to continue to hear me, but I'm just going to literally kill everyone on the screen so you can't see them, and then hopefully in a moment.
Should we just do the charades game?
Yeah.
Don't do it, man.
Right, I've got to. Okay, so at the moment everyone's going to dance for you just whilst I take everyone away. So at the moment you should be able to hear me, but not be able to see me. Oh, you can now hear an echo of myself in the background. Oh no, but I can hear an echo. So I'm just going to remove the Zoom call, and I'm going to...
I've just checked Facebook.
Add it in. Okay, what, could we hear you guys?
Yeah, you can hear me and Alan just commenting a moment ago.
Okay, well I've just killed the Zoom call, so this is a good start, guys. It's a good start. So window capture, and let's just bring you guys up.
Behind the scenes, the Extreme Improv.
Yeah, it is completely behind the scenes.
That's good.
So let's just see.
Sure,
Zoom meeting.
I was saying we're losing a lot of excess energy.
Okay,
there.
hello. Guys, keep talking. Keep talking.
Yo.
Okay, so okay, everyone be quiet a second.
Potatoes.
Right, so I'm not getting something on the monitor which says that you guys can be heard, but I'm going to check to see if you actually can be heard. So 1 second.
Well, we definitely heard that potatoes again.
So can you guys be heard?
Yeah, I think we can be heard.
Why you're asking us that question? Because we're... Can you hear me?
I've got the Facebook stream going on my phone.
But I don't know if you...
Oh, you can be heard. It's just my monitor that's saying that we can't be heard. So it's not that we've gone wrong. It's that the display saying that we can be heard is going wrong. So hello, after that interesting false start. This is the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. And on the show today, we've got lots of performers. But I'm just going to have to tell you what we need. We need lots of suggestions for different things. So we're going to need a suggestion to begin with. You're going to see at the bottom of the screen, we need a suggestion of a guilty pleasure. So check the suggestion box on the screen. It will say that we need a suggestion of a guilty pleasure. So by all means, audience, do give us a suggestion of a guilty pleasure. and momentarily we will use it in our first game. But for now, let's meet our performers today. My name is David Postansky, and joining us is Alan. Say hello.
Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us, all of you wonderful people. Unless you made Dave's monitor, in which case you're a twat.
Okay, excellent. We are also joined today by Michael.
Oh, hi guys. It's great to see you. And I put on this t-shirt with a yellow people on it.
With a yellow people on it. Okay, hang on. We've got a new performer going to join us, so it's going to get crowded. Let's see who this is. Wow. He actually says they're called Tech. So let's see who Tech is. So, who is Tech? Ah, hello, it's Tech. Okay, so Tech is joining us. Just whilst Tech is joining us, Sam, can you say hello?
Hello everyone, I'm Sam. It's great to be back.
Okay, fantastic. As
hello, Sam.
well as Sam, we have Naveen from India. Say hello, Naveen.
Hi guys.
So Naveen, so sorry I hadn't sent you the Zoom link, so we are live right now, just to give you that warning. So the best advice I can give you, we just had a tech issue and then your name came up saying Tech. I thought you were like sent from some divine power to help us. But I will explain all of the improv games we do as we go along. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But Naveen, say hello to the people out there.
Hello people out there.
Okay, fantastic. We are also joined for the first time today by Catherine.
Hi guys, my name's Catherine. Nice to meet you all. I'm very excited.
Okay, brilliant. We also have Dave.
Hello, I am Dave. Some people might know me, some people might not. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. We are also joined today again by Lucy.
Hello. I don't have anything to say. I'm just gonna...
No, do what
Where's
you
your
need.
baby?
I don't have her this week. The husband's dealing with her.
Oh dear, so the screen's about to go weird sized, everyone. It's just as I try and get everyone to fit on now. There we go. So, we also joined for the first time today by Mike.
Hi. Decided to do my first improv show with you guys at 9 p.m. in Brisbane, Australia.
Amazing. It is 12 p.m. here in the UK. What time is it in India, Naveen?
It's 4:30 in the afternoon.
Amazing. And Lucy, what time is it in Malaysia?
7:10.
Wow, so we've got lots of different times. Jay, what time is it where you are? In the Philippines?
Same as in Malaysia. It's 7:10.
Okay, so same. Okay, so Jay, say hello.
Hello, my name is Jay and I am from Manila, Philippines.
Woo! Woo!
Filipinas!
Right, have we not met anyone? Is there anyone I haven't called to? We're going to get on with things in a moment, guys. We've got lots of suggestions come through. So, I asked the audience for suggestions of guilty pleasures, and we've got loads. So, let's see what we've got. So, Ezekiel says, what are we going to suggest? Nathan Michael Vasquez. Ha 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 ha. That's some devious plans there. Ezekiel also says, hi to Jay. Nathan says ice cream. Nathan also says cats. Janie says sucking my husband's toes. Okay, that's quite a weird one. Yeah. Ezekiel says guilty pleasure moaning during exercise. That might be the winner. Moaning during exercise. Okay. Nathan also. Nathan says here online shopping. Kaboom SSB says bacon donuts. We're gonna use as many of these as we can. Nathan also says that Jay is his guilty pleasure. So, we've got lots. Binging Nutella, licking the cookie batter spoon. Guys, we've got so many suggestions. We're doing great. So, I think moaning during exercise is where we're going to start. So, we're going to start with a game which is known as Verbatim. And the way Verbatim works is one performer will be given 30 seconds to perform a monologue. After this 30-second period, another performer will have 30 seconds to try to recreate the original performer's performance as precisely as they can. And we will go round in a circle with this. So, this is going to be a monologue on the theme of moaning during exercise. Moaning during exercise. starting us off on this is going to be Dave. Dave, I'm going to spotlight your video so you'll come up on the big screen. You will have 30 seconds to do this performance, and here you go.
Well, moaning during exercise can be very pleasurable, depending on the exercise you're actually partaking in. And I can tell you this much, that every single day, me and many here in the UK, we get up and first thing we see on television is Joe Wicks doing his PE lessons. And I moan during that, but believe me, not through any kind of happiness. He puts us through the grinder. And I feel very bad that I'm so bad.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done there, Dave. Well done. So, next up, I am going to come to one of our new performers this week. I'm going to come to you, Mike. Mike, you are now going to have 30 seconds to try to recreate Dave's original performance as precisely as you can. You will have the whole 30 seconds to use, and here you go.
Okay. Morning doing exercise is it's a big part of my day. I just know that I'm not very good at it, and I see these exercise videos, and I'm moaning, but not because I enjoy it. Just the worst. My brain is going. It's going because I haven't exercised.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done. Well done. Well done. I threw you completely into the deep end there, but that was good fun. So next up, we're going to come to Sam. Sam, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Mike's recreation of Dave's original monologue. Audience, just for clarity, Sam is not recreating Dave, he is just recreating Mike. Is it Mike or Mikey? Because I noticed there's two E's.
Oh yeah, Mikey.
Oh, sorry, Mikey. Sorry. Okay, so you've got 30 seconds, Sam, and here you go.
Okay. Moaning during exercise is something I do a lot. I see people exercising on the TV, and let me tell you, I am moaning all the time watching that. It's not through any sort of pleasure, I can tell you that as well. And my brain is going, it's going.
And that is 30 seconds! Well done there, Sam. So, audience, I'll just come back to you. So, in a moment, you will have the opportunity to vote on who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. So, in a moment, keep an eye on the suggestion box because it will be telling you what the suggestion will be needing for a future game is. But first, you'll have to vote. So, in a second, you are going to see Dave attempt to recreate Sam's recreation of Mikey's recreation of Dave's own original monologue. Wait until you've seen Dave's and then get ready to vote on who you think did the best recreation of what came before. And for now, Dave, here you go.
Okay. Well, exercise is very, very important, and I see a lot of people on the TV doing their exercise, and I don't like it so much. I moan quite a bit for it, and my brain is failing, and it's going.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done there, everyone. Well done. So, the question is, audience, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you check the suggestion box now, it will tell you that it is voting time. So, if you felt that the best recreation came from Dave at the end, put Dave. If you felt that the best recreation was from Sam before that, put Sam. Or if you felt the best recreation came from Mikey, vote Mikey. Whilst we wait for audience votes to come through, let's just find out what some of our fellow performers thought. So, Michael, who would you vote for?
Well, I will vote for my namesake, Mikey, because I think he definitely captured it there.
Okay, right. Certainly, I like it. Can we also find out, Catherine, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before?
I would vote for
for Sam because I think he captures the thinking moments of Mikey very clearly, and it's wonderful to see that.
Absolutely. And we'll also ask Jay, who do you think did the best recreation?
I think Dave did because it had that original feeling from the start to the end.
Okay, audience, keep putting any final votes through. We'll just find out a couple more. Alan, who do you think did the best recreation?
I think I've got to give it to Mikey because he is clearly the only one of us who actually exercises, and therefore his acting was the best.
Okay, let's see what we've got in the votes from the audience. So we've got lots of things coming through in the audience, lots of active comments. We've got a vote for Dave from Ezekiel. Nina has also voted for Dave. Nathan also voted for Dave. So that's 3-0 to Dave. Any more votes coming through? Let's see, anyone else voted up here? Yes, via Twitch. We've got 4 for Dave. I think we're about to call it. So, Janie has now voted for Sam. So that's 4 to Dave, 1 for Sam. Any more votes coming through? Last few seconds. Audience, get used to this because of a slight time delay between when we're speaking and when you see it. You need to get the votes in quick, otherwise they may not count. Okay, we're going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Dave, you have won that round, so well done there, Dave. So, audience, we had lots of fantastic suggestions from you for this, so we're going to have at least one more round of this. But, let's see what we're going to choose for a guilty pleasure. Let's find another guilty pleasure. So, what did we have? Bacon donuts. I think we're going to take the suggestion of bacon donuts. So, audience, also, if you check the suggestion box now, the next thing we'll need in terms of suggestions is a famous movie. But for now, we're going to play another round of verbatim, and it will be on the theme of bacon donuts. And starting us off on this one is going to be Naveen. Naveen, can you start us off? Whoa, you jumped. Right, okay, Naveen, you will have 30 seconds to do a monologue on the theme of bacon donuts. Okay, and here you go.
Okay, so it's been a long time since I've had bacon donuts. Donuts are a possibility, but bacon and donuts in India is not a possibility because bacon is not such a big delicacy. But the idea does tempt me, and I remember once having bacon donuts in New York, and it was life-changing. It was life-altering. I wish I had more bacon donuts.
And that is time. Well done there. Well done. Excellent stuff. Thank you so much, Naveen. So next we are going to come to Catherine. Catherine, you will now have 30 seconds to try to recreate Naveen's original monologue as precisely as you can. And here you go.
Okay, so normally bacon donuts don't go so well together because bacon and donuts, they don't work so well because the delicacy between bacon and donuts. But that was once that I tried bacon donuts in New York, and it was a life-changing experience. It changes my life. It was so good. So I absolutely enjoyed eating bacon donuts, even though
and that is 30
in the
seconds.
past I didn't.
Thank you so much there, Catherine. So, next up, let's come to Alan. Alan, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Catherine's recreation of Naveen's original monologue, and here you go.
Well, I mean, bacon and donuts isn't a thing I've had very often, because bacon is one thing and donuts is another thing, and there isn't a great deal of overlap between bacon and donuts. But I will say, I did go to New York where I did bacon donuts, and it was a life-changing experience. It changed my life. It was life-altering. In fact, it was so good, it reminded me of the time that Joe Wicks was sucking on my toes, which only happened after Joe Wicks put me on Grindr. So that was an incredible experience, and I recommend it to anyone.
And that is 30 seconds. 30 seconds there. So, Alan, you're having a little bit of fun with the rules there. I was wondering why you were talking so fast for the first half of it. And I was like, he's going to run out. He's going to run out. And you had some additional material. So we're going to take this full circle. So, Naveen, good luck on this. You will now have 30 seconds to recreate Alan's recreation of Catherine's recreation of your original performance. So, audience, get ready, because as soon as Naveen has finished, it will be over to you guys to vote for who you think did the best. And here you go.
So I don't usually have bacon donuts because bacon and donuts, they don't go together very well because they're not supposed to go together very well. But then I know that bacon donuts can be had. And I once had bacon donuts, but then that reminded me of when I had them in New York. And in New York, John Wick was sucking my toe. And when John Wick was sucking my toe, it reminded me of how great it was when John Wick had the ability to suck toes. And that was when I felt I could smell bacon donuts. And those bacon donuts are in my memory. They are life-altering. They're life-changing. And he can take my life.
And that is 30 seconds. Wow. I cannot wait to see John Wick 4 sucking Naveen's toes. Right. Oh, wow. John Wick. Keanu Reeves, if you're watching this. Okay, that's amazing. I know. Okay, so. Oh, Catherine, we seem to have lost your screen. We're like the Brady Bunch and you're about to pop into the middle there. So, audience, it is now voting time. If you felt the best recreation came from Naveen at the end, put Naveen. If you felt the best recreation came from Alan, put Alan. And if you felt the best recreation came from Catherine, currently she's in mourning, just all in the black on the screen, but put Catherine. Remember, that's Naveen's original monologue, is not up for scrutiny here. But let's find out, whilst the audience have a chance to vote, who our other performers felt did the best recreation. Dave, who would you vote for?
I did enjoy Alan's for the fact that he not only recreated the original monologue from Naveen, but also added bits from my original monologue, which was fun. But I think just for the sheer speed of that last bit, I've got to give it to Naveen. Yeah,
okay, I quite agree there. I enjoyed it. Well, I just enjoyed that it turned from Joe Wicks to John Wick. But because John Wick is the movie with Keanu Reeves. Michael, how would you vote this?
Well, I think Naveen gave a compelling performance there, and that had me glued to my teacup. So I'm going to go with Naveen.
Okay, fantastic. And Mikey, how would you vote it?
Where is the teacup, Michael?
I was originally going to give it to Alan just for the initial speed and then just an introduction of Joe Wick sucking toes, because I know that's my guilty pleasure. But then Naveen just kind of smashed the speed record, and I think that deserves recognition. So that's my vote, goes to Naveen.
Okay, fantastic.
We're learning a lot about each other in this session, aren't we?
Okay, hang on just 1 second. I've just got a message from Catherine. She's trying to get back into the Zoom meeting. So, Catherine, if you can see us, if you can hear us, keep trying. We'll just quickly find out. Sam, Phil, this time, tell everyone what your analysis of the last game was.
I've just got to suppress the sneeze first. Oh, there we go, right. So it was great. Catherine tried to get as close to the original. Alan then took it off in his own strange direction, as only Alan can. And then it was followed by Naveen doing an absolutely spot-on reincarnation, interpretation of it. I think I've got to give it to Naveen, really. That was brilliant.
Okay, so let's see what our audience has voted. So we've got a vote for Naveen, we've got another vote for Naveen, and another vote for Naveen, and more votes for Naveen. So that's 4, 5. See any others coming through. Anyone voting for anyone else? If we all vote for Catherine, her Wi-Fi may come back. Tech, what have you done? Tech, what have you done? Right, okay, so, okay, I think Naveen, you have won that, so well done there, Naveen.
Well deserved.
We are going to take this up one notch, because we're not going to do a third round of verbatim. We are going to attempt to do a round of duo verbatim. And the way duo verbatim works, it may include some of it. Oh, the baby's back. I love it. So, Lucy is there with the baby. So...
Typical husband did exactly half an hour.
You just threw the baby out of the shot. Did everyone see that? She had the baby.
Launched it off screen.
She had the baby and was just like, wow, okay. So, the way this will work is we will have two performers performing a scene for 40 seconds. Or is it 45? I forget. 45 seconds. 45 seconds. And then another pairing will have 45 seconds to try to recreate that. So, let's start off. Who haven't we had doing something yet? Michael and myself, we will start this off. And audience, I asked you for a suggestion of a well-known movie. And so we're going to need that again in a moment. So keep putting suggestions of well-known movies because we'll keep using them. But for now, Michael and myself. So if everyone else is able to stop their camera, it'll end up just with Michael and myself. And we're going to do something... Okay, so I asked for movies. We can use one of these perhaps. So I hope you've seen these films, Michael, because that's where we're going to start. So we've got lots of suggestions we can use. We've got The Lord of the Rings. We've got Back to the Future. I think Back to the Future might be quite good. So we're going to do something as suggested by Nathan. We've also got loads of other suggestions. We'll use more of these. So keep putting suggestions through, audience. But Michael, we're going to do a 45-second scene set within the world of Back to the Future. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
And here we go. Ah, Doc. What's that, Doc? What's up, Doc?
It's a long way forwards, this Back to the Future business.
Oh, man, it's really heavy. I mean, I accidentally interrupted my parents, and now I gotta go out with my mom, and I gotta try and hit on her. Doc, I don't know if I can go through with it.
Just keep going and you'll get there. Honestly, I know about this kind of stuff.
What happened to your voice, Doc?
Well, I just went back to the future with my voice when it used to be like this in the future.
Great Scott!
Yeah, I know, it's an amazing thing, this time-traveling thing.
Oh, what are we going to do if Biff gets here?
A what?
And that is 45 seconds. Fantastic. Michael, have you ever seen Back to the Future?
No.
What? Right, okay, so Michael will be leaving the show forever very soon. No, I'm joking. Right, okay, so...
Have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Have I?
I assure you the part of Marty McFly is not played by Woody Allen.
Well, I do what I can.
Or Bugs Bunny.
I quite like that. What's up, Doc? So, anyway, next up, let's come to Lucy and the baby. No, I'm joking. Let's come to Lucy and Jay. Lucy and Jay. If everyone else can kill their camera, we will have just Lucy and Jay, who will have...
You said represent.
Yes. Well, exactly. Lucy and Jay, you will have 45 seconds to recreate Michael and my original monologue, duologue, as precisely as you can. And here you go.
What's up, Doc? Oh no!
What do you mean?
I don't know. We seem to be travelling in the future, and at the back, it's a long way away. This future business.
What's up, Doc? What happened to your voice?
Well, now I'm American, and it's because I went to the future, and I went to the past, and then I trained my accent, and I went to like all these crazy places, and now I have a weird accent because it's so far away.
That's so long.
So long, like my penis.
Wait, can we actually talk
And
about
that is 45 seconds. So 45 seconds. Everyone come join back in.
Sorry, I can't resist a long joke.
Yeah, no, take it. Okay, so next up, let's have a look here. Oh,
Catherine's back.
Catherine is back. Hello.
She's back in business.
So, Catherine, just to keep you up to date on things, I'm afraid you didn't quite win the last game that you were in, but you got a lot of votes. Right, okay, and we are going to move on. Let's see, who hasn't done something in a while? Give me a wave, because I forget. So let's have Naveen and Dave. Naveen and Dave, you will now have 45 seconds to recreate Lucy and Jay's recreation of Michael and my original duologue as precisely as you can. So... Naveen and Dave. So Mikey and Catherine, if you can just stop your video feed for a moment, and then we will go over to Naveen and Dave, who will have 45 seconds to recreate Michael and my Lucy and Jay's recreation of Michael and my's original duologue. And here you go.
What's up, Doc? What? Oh, what, how do we get here? Where are we going? We're going to go back to the future, Marty.
What's up, Doc? I mean, what's going on? I mean, I'm going to try and hit on someone's mother and my dad's in the way and I got to push him out. What's going on here?
Well, we got to be back to the future, Marty. It's a difficult thing out there, and I seem to have an American voice now, and this is how my future sounded like when I went back to the future and got back in the future.
But it was so long, like my penis.
I know it was, just like my penis. Oh, you said that as well.
Oh, your penis, my penis, our penis.
Well, your penis, my penis, which penis is it? It's all in the future, Marty.
And that is 45 seconds. Well done. So, just to... Okay, right, so we're going to take this full circle. So, audience, in a moment, you will have to vote. It is almost voting time, but not quite. But... Michael and I will now have 45 seconds to recreate Dave and Naveen's recreation of Lucy and Jay's recreation of our own original duologue. So if everyone else can kill their camera view, and it'll be back over to Michael and me, and 45 seconds on the clock, and here we go.
What's going on?
What's up, Doc?
I don't know about this, but I think we're going back to the future, or was it future to the back? Or something like that. Penis.
And I got a big penis. Oh no, we've both got big penis. It was your penis.
Well, that's what we were talking about before this, or something
and
like
then I'm going to hit on my mother, and then you're going to push me out the way.
That's right. Where's the baby gone? And also, Back to the Future is a film...
Don't mention the baby when we're talking about your big penis.
No, that's not a good mix. And I think, frankly,
no, it's not.
But yes, what's up, Doc?
And scene. Okay, so everyone, come on back. Oh, I love it. Okay.
My favourite round of any game ever.
Okay, so audience, it is now up to you. Vote who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. If you felt that somehow Michael and I had actually done an accurate recreation of what came before, vote David and Michael. If you felt that the best recreation came from Dave and Jay, then vote... No, not Dave and Jay. Dave and Naveen, vote Dave and Naveen. If you felt it was Jay and Lucy, then vote Jay and Lucy. Oh my gosh, too many people for me to keep track of here. So, whilst we do that, let's get another analysis from Sam.
Oh yeah, well that was just chaos from start to finish. I loved it. I think I'm going to just about give it to Dave and Naveen for managing to recreate the one that came before better.
Yes. Okay. Oh, very quickly, I'm just going to say hello to Bet and Emmert 002 on DL Live. Wow, we haven't had many comments from DL Live, but hello there. Okay, so let's also find out, Catherine, for what you saw, who do you think did the best recreation?
I think what you guys created just now, just the previous performances I just saw was amazing. It's very lively and it captures the essential moments of what I came in and just saw.
Okay, thank you. Alan, how would you vote this?
I mean, I've got to give it to Lucy for somehow managing to give birth through her long penis. Congratulations on that remarkable breakthrough in trans biology. Whatever you do, let's hope Graham Linehan doesn't watch this show.
Okay, we're going to see if we've got any votes coming through. Any votes coming through from the audience. So we've got a vote for Dave and Naveen. We have another vote for Dave and Naveen. So this is looking good for Dave and Naveen. Any other votes coming through? You've got to put them into the comments. Let's just very quickly vamp for a second whilst any more time delay votes are coming through. Mikey, how would you view voted this?
Yeah, honestly, I have to give it to David Naveen as well, just for the whole explanation of the long penis timeline or something like that.
Yeah.
Very Marvel-esque, and I think it should be a film. So
I think it should be a film. More votes coming through Dave and Naveen. So we're going to give it a 5 count. 3, 1. And Dave and Naveen, you win that round. Well done there. Okay. So we're going to move on to our next game. Our next game is what is known, if I can find it. This is a brand new game which we debuted last night. So I expect that pretty much no one will know how to play it. But it is what is known as
I played it last night and I've got no idea how to play it.
random alphabet scene. This is a random alphabet scene. So often I will start with a normal alphabet scene, but we're going to go straight into the random alphabet scenes because this is the way it's going to work. 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 10 of us, but I don't know if we'll all do it because that's 5 scenes. But they don't always last that long, as we discovered last night. The way it works for our performers and for our audience watching at home is it's a cross between a traditional improvised game known as an alphabet scene, and in a traditional alphabet scene, every time the next performer speaks, the next sentence that they say has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet. This is a cross between that. This is also a cross between a game of bingo and a game of chicken. And just to explain how these elements combine, when our performers perform the scene, they will have to use the letters from the alphabet in a random order. So it will not be going A, B, C. It will not be going C, B, A as a reverse alphabet scene. It will not be allowed to go QWERTY like in our QWERTY alphabet scene. You are not allowed to put the letters of the alphabet into any recognisable order. You are also not allowed to use a letter of the alphabet that has previously been used before. So if someone begins their sentence with saying the word, I'm going to the shops, someone can't then say, Iceland is a good shop, because the letter I has already been used. So, if anyone uses a letter that's already been used, or if they use letters in a recognisable pattern, the game ends. If they manage to get all the way through the alphabet, both performers win. But if the player who stumbles and goes wrong, it means they lose. So that was much more convoluted to explain than what I was hoping for. But just by doing it, people will get used to how it works. So, Sam, you did this last night. We'll start you off with this again. So, audience, I asked for lots of suggestions of different movies. So for this round, we're going to use different movies. And just to tell you what we're going to need next, the next suggestion we will need is going to be a crime you would like to commit. So feel free to put those into the comments here. But for now, let's have a quick look. Okay, thank you for that comment there, Dave. Right, but otherwise, Dave and Sam, you can start us off on this now.
Oh, great.
Right, so if everyone else pulls out their camera, I will just again explain to the audience how this works. They're going to attempt to perform a scene. Every time a performer starts a new line of dialogue, it has to start with a letter of the alphabet that hasn't been used before to start a sentence. They are also not allowed to use a pattern, so they can't just go A, B, C or C, B, A. If we notice that they use any pattern, that is the end of the game. Other performers who aren't Dave and Sam, if you can just stop your cameras and we will begin momentarily, because this is going to be a scene set within the world of John Wick. Okay. Alan, do you have a question?
I have, yeah. I appreciate we're stopping our cameras, but do we chip in if we spot a pattern?
Yes, by all means. Yes, absolutely. If you notice something. Okay, so this is where it becomes a game of bingo, because I have the alphabet written out here, and I will be adjudicating it. But, so let's not be too harsh where if you can say, well, some mathematical equation means that this is a pattern. It's as long as the letters aren't next to each other or just skipping one over or following the QWERTY alphabet. But okay, this is going to be a scene set within the world of John Wick. It's not a scene about John Wick. It's a scene as if it's a deleted scene from the film. And here...
I haven't even seen the film.
Well, that's your problem. You had this come up before, Sam. You should have learnt this. Right, okay, and here you go.
Do it as Joe Wicks.
I am Keanu Reeves.
Joe Wicks am I.
Oh no! What are you doing,
Oh,
Dave? That's
Bertie.
it! IJ! You're not allowed to do that.
Oh!
So, Sam, you win that round. After all this explanation, guys, okay, so as a team, you made it precisely to 2 letters. So, Dave and Sam. Sam, you win that round.
Put Joe Wicks in my mind next time, Alan.
Okay, so Sam, you win that round, but Dave and Sam, overall, you only managed 2 letters. So, next up, we are going to have Lucy and Mikey. Lucy and Mikey. So, if Catherine and Sam, you kill your camera, I'm going to tell you what film you've got here. So, this is going to be set within the world of... What have we got here? Alien. This is going to be set within the world of Alien. And here...
May I ask a question?
Yes, quick question. Yes, well, take your
Are we
time.
allowed to use more than one sentence in our turn?
Yeah, so it's a line of dialogue.
Okay.
So, and here you go.
Aliens! Can you see them?
Tomorrow they might come again. They keep coming.
Wowzers! One just ran by.
Zoo animals, obviously. We're in a zoo.
As if.
Oh, a repetition of A. We've already had A. So well done there, guys. Let's see how many letters you managed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. 7 letters. And I'm being a little bit generous there because the first 2 sentences just seem to be ah, and I have no idea what they actually
No, I
were.
said aliens.
Okay, I wasn't
said
sure.
alien.
I assumed that was.
Technically, starts with a U. Saying.
Okay, so that's 7 letters, but Lucy, you won that round. So, next up, let's come to Alan and Catherine. Alan and Catherine. If everyone else pulls out their camera, Alan and Catherine. That's a handshake. There we go. This is going to be set within the world of The Matrix. So this is going to be set within the world of The Matrix, and here you go.
Blue pill, please.
I'm responding in bullet time.
Guns are coming! Guns are coming! Guns are coming! Bullet times are not meant to... It's just not meant to work.
Morpheus would save us if he was here today.
Didn't we begin with the letter M?
No, wasn't it blue pill, please?
Okay, my mistake. Keep going.
Thank you.
Love. I think only love can save me now. Morpheus can do nothing.
You'd be wrong about that. Morpheus has a lot of heavy weaponry and he can slash a car in half with a samurai sword.
Unless Morpheus is dead.
Don't spoil the sequels, although to be fair, the sequels were already extensively spoiled by the people who made them.
Can't do that no more. Can't stop saying it out loud because I've seen the future.
Keanu Reeves really can't act, can he?
No, can't do nothing.
Xenophobic machines want to kill us all. What are we going to do about it?
We are just gonna stay and watch someone.
Oh! Is that a repetition of W? No, it's not. Keep going. No, keep going.
stay and watch. We'll find someone to save us. It's just not me.
Ziggurats of people locked in as batteries, and we only find 7 of us to fight the machines. What's going on?
Fuck this shit! Can't do that.
No kidding. No kidding.
That's definitely a repetition of N. Definitely. 100%. Well done, guys. That was incredible. So, Catherine, technically you win that round, but you probably are going to win overall as a pairing. So, okay, let's just check your score. I'm just going to count up your score. The reason why I had a mistake earlier is because I'm using the same check-off system here, and I'm crossing in different ways. So I thought the 2 crosses were a triangle, which I was now using for you guys. So, let's see what we've got here. So I've written out a new alphabet to complete this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 letters through. Well done, guys.
High five, Catherine!
14 letters. So, let's now have a round where... Oh, how am I going to play this round? I don't think I can. So,
I can write an alphabet out.
yeah, write an alphabet out. But let's use someone else. So
Preferably the English alphabet.
yeah, let's have Naveen.
Got real letters, that's cheating.
Naveen and Michael, you will go next. So if everyone kills off their cameras except for Naveen and Michael. Naveen and Michael. And let's find a film for you guys. And it's going to be the film The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings. So Sam, if you can just quickly kill your camera.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There's no worries. Okay, so this is going to
Everyone would be thrilled by me writing out the alphabet.
Lord of the Rings, and here you go.
The Lord of the Rings is a jolly good film, isn't it?
Don't think so.
Well, what do you know anyway about it?
Oh, come on. I tried out to be an extra in that film. I think I know everything.
Bollocks, do you? Oh, sorry, that was a bad word.
Such language would not work in Mordor or the Middle-earth.
Make your mind up. You're always using language like that. I've heard Sir Ian McKellen use language like that, and he appears in the film, I think.
Okay.
Listen, there is a difference between what you are in the movie...
Oh, wait. Listen is a repetition. We had an L already, so that means, Michael, you win that round. But let's see how many you did overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You did 7 letters, guys. 7 letters.
That's not bad, is it?
8. So, let's just have a
the
quick...
first round.
Wait, someone has entered the waiting room. I've no idea who this is. Let's see who they are. I hope they've got clothes on. I'm serious. I don't know who this is.
Could be Sir Ian McKellen.
Chubby Methalaka. Who is this?
Oh, he's my friend. He's a friend of mine. He's from my company, and we both wanted to join your show.
Okay. We have a late entrance to the show. Wow. With a name like Chubby as well. I was like, just think it's going to be some like overweight, like naked, ugly naked guy from Friends, basically. But
Come on, the funniest guy in England calls himself Chubby.
Oh, good.
So, okay, who hadn't been, excluding Chubby just entering? Who hasn't had a go? Jay. So it'll be Jay and myself. Jay and myself.
Okay.
So, Chubby's gone as well. I don't know where he's gone. So, okay, it was nice to have you here, Chubby. Right. So, audience, just check. In a second, we're going to go on to our next game where you will need to give suggestions of a crime you would like to commit. And let's have a quick look here. So, myself and Jay, if everyone else can pull out their camera. And it will be myself and Jay. So, Naveen, if you can pull out your camera. Sam, are you ready to adjudicate?
I am indeed.
So this is going to be set within the world of Titanic. This will be set within the world of Titanic. Okay, just so you know, I'm throwing this out the way, so I'm not going to cheat with the letters. Here are my hands. And Sam, tell us when to begin.
And here you go.
Jack, I feel like I'm flying.
Good for you. I have to hold you here.
Water is rising. It's making me quite frightened.
Please, don't make this difficult for the both of us.
Believe me, it's so hard to see you drown this way.
You could move a little on the piece of wood. Why won't you?
Slippy, it's quite slippy. I'm afraid that I'm going to drown.
Queer things have happened. Why don't you just move over?
Drowning is a very serious medical condition.
God, this is too difficult.
Oh, we've had G already.
Oh,
God. Sorry,
no
man,
worries.
sorry.
How far did we make it, Sam?
9 letters.
9 letters. So that means that Alan and Catherine, you overall won that round with 14 letters done.
Lost the game.
We are going to
Good
go.
work, partner.
We are going to go on to our next challenge, everyone. One and all, we're going to go on to our next challenge. What is our next challenge? I asked for a suggestion of a crime you would like to commit, and let's see what we've got here. We are going to have this be a game of alliteration anarchy. This will be alliteration anarchy. Just to explain how this works to our audience, we're going to use some of your suggestions for the next couple of games. And alliteration anarchy will have performers where they will each be assigned a letter of the alphabet. I'm going to grab some of the letters that just start the most recent comments that you guys have said. And then we will go on to the next thing. So, audience, just to tell you what you need to suggest next, we are going to need suggestions of characters from fiction or people from history, plus their secrets. So the next thing, audience, to start putting into the comments are characters from fiction or people from history, plus their secrets. Okay, to begin us off, hang on. Oh, okay, we've got, I think, so Gavin. Is Gavin chubby? Is that okay?
I think that's a bit of a personal question.
Okay. So, hang on, we're just going to meet Gavin, everyone. Hello, Gavin! Woo! So,
Hello. I'm sorry, I was having some net issues. I just happened to just finally figure it out. Hi, guys!
hello. So, Gavin, we are live right now. We're going to throw you somewhat into the deep end, so I'll explain all of the improv games that we do as we go along. But I won't throw you into the deep end for this one specifically. So, starting us off on this one, alliteration anarchy, we are going to have Michael, we are going to have Mikey, and we are going to have Dave. Michael, Mikey, and Dave. If everyone else can kill their camera view. So, audience, I'm going to assign each of these performers a letter of the alphabet. As much as possible, you have to begin as many of the words that you individually say with the letter you have been assigned. So, you're going to be performing a three-hander scene. And Michael, I'm going to assign you the letter S. You have to begin as many words that you can with the letter S. So, obviously, you're still performing a scene to try and make it make sense. Mikey, as many words as possible with the letter C. So, as many words as you can with the letter C. And Dave, as many words as possible with the letter F. So, I asked the audience for a suggestion of a crime you would like to commit. And let's see what we've got here. So, crime. To add hot chili powder to shower gel. That's quite a good one. Nina suggests stealing Joe Wick's deodorant. That's quite good as well. Joe Wick's are getting a lot of airtime today on this show. Nathan says destroying the pencil that a police officer is holding. Oh, I quite like this. And Andrew says releasing all the animals from a zoo. So we're going to use a couple of these, but I think from this we're going to go with the idea of adding hot chili powder to shower gel. Adding hot chili powder to shower gel. As much as possible, Michael, begin your words with the letter S. Mikey, begin your words with the letter C. And Dave with the letter F. You can say any other words, but your goal is to make as best use of the letter as you can. And here you go.
Shall I add this powder to this shower gel?
Can't do it. Can't be done.
For goodness flipping sake, Francis. Flipping burns.
Sugary. It's gone all sugary. You're quite right. You've got burns. Yes.
Fire, Mark.
Could be requires some chili.
Say it quietly.
I count
Don't want me
3
to hear.
chilies.
For a reasonable price, this could be a flight of fancy for some people out there in their foreign countries.
Seriously, I think you need to focus on the crime that we are about to commit together.
Focus?
Three of us, yes.
Focus? You said I should focus. Focus, focus. I'm more focused than any focusing person out there.
Simmer down.
Can my kind cunts, can we please continue to cooperate?
I was trying to avoid swearing.
Can we?
Sometimes I lose patience with you two. We're trying to do a very, very wicked thing, and you keep talking and preventing me from adding this powder to this shower gel.
Final time to say this. We're going to fly far when we've done this.
Could we just not
yes.
caress him instead? Couldn't we?
Surely.
Could we just touch and caress rather than chili him?
Furry. We need to make them furry. That way the caressing can be a lot easier for that.
And do that.
Something tells me the pair of you are not committed to the true nature of this dark deed.
Francis, please do flippin' tell us what you want us to flippin' well do.
Sieve this powder through this funnel into this bottle.
And scene. I'm going to stop you guys there. So well done. Well done. Excellent stuff. So, audience, very quickly, it is voting time. Who do you think did the best with the letter they were assigned? If you felt that it was Michael, put Michael. If you felt that it was Dave, put Dave. And if you heard that C-bomb, vote for Mikey. So, we'll find out what our audience felt. So, audience, once again, if you felt that Michael did the best with his letter, I believe the letter S, then vote for Michael. If you felt that Mikey did the best with the letter C, then vote for Mikey. And if you felt Dave didn't drop an F-bomb, but perhaps could have done, then vote for Dave. Okay, so let's just find out. Alan, how would you vote this one?
I've got to vote for Michael for the exquisite alliteration of the line, "You keep talking and preventing me from adding the powder to this shower jar."
I love it. Do you know what? I'm not sure if you actually wrote that down or not, but it was hilarious to see that you did. Okay, Naveen.
I think that someone's actually just writing all this stuff down and thinking, oh, there's a script coming out of this.
Yeah. Naveen, who would you vote for there?
You're muted, Naveen.
I'm gonna go for Michael because his calmness under pressure was exquisite while unable to add chili powder to the shower. That was.
Okay, and let's find out. Jay, how would you vote it?
I would vote for Mikey because Mikey was on point.
Okay, fantastic. So we've got votes coming through. Via Facebook, we've got a vote for Dave. Via Twitch, we've got another vote for Dave. So that's 2 for Dave. Any more votes coming through? Okay, we've also got a vote here that says Mikey language. Ooh. So we have another vote here. I take that. I'm still going to take that as a vote. Any more votes coming through? So Michael, last week you were saying that people didn't know how to spell Michael, but clearly they can spell Mikey. So you should have just put. You should just be Mike. But okay, we've got another vote on Twitch for Mikey. So that's 2 there. Any more votes coming through? Okay, someone votes. Any more votes? So it's 2 apiece, Dave. 2 apiece, Mikey. Any more votes coming through? Let's find out what a couple of our other performers thought. Sam, how would you vote this?
Oh, well, there were lots of opportunities to swear, which weren't taken, which I'm quite happy with. It could have been very much non-family friendly. I'm going to just about give it to Dave for that one.
Okay, let's see. Any more votes coming through?
Sure, I dropped 2 F-bombs in that, but okay.
Okay, we've got another vote on Facebook come through for Dave. That's making it 3-2 to Dave. We're going to see any more votes coming through. I'm going to give a countdown to 5. Audience, you've got to get those votes in quick just because of the time delay, and we can't wait too long. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dave, you win. Well done, Dave. Well done. So, next up, audience, we're going to go to a different game. So, let's have a look here. So, the different game that we're going to go to is what is known as body language. And this time, it will be for Alan, it will be for Naveen, it will be for Sam, and it will be for Gavin. So get ready because I'll explain it. There will be 4 of you in this game of body language. So everyone else pull their camera out and I will explain how the game works. So Alan, Sam, Gavin and Naveen. The way body language works, audience, please quickly, as quick as you can, even if you type more than one thing, just because I should have said this already, we need suggestions of body parts. Put suggestions of body parts. We need lots of different suggestions of body parts that we will assign to each of our performers. As they perform the scene, as much as possible, they have to make as best creative use of the body part as they can. So they have to make as best creative use of the body part that they can. So do put lots of suggestions there through. I'm going to take a suggestion that we had before of a crime. Let's see. This crime, run naked in the university. I love it. That might lend itself too much to... I think, okay, we're going to go for it. So the crime committed, it doesn't mean you're all doing it straight away. You can interpret the scene how you will. It's about running naked in a university. Running naked in a university. We've got loads of suggestions coming through now. Be ready to vote after this, audience. I always forget to say that. So once we've done the scene, you'll have to vote on who you felt made best creative use of their body part. It's a scene about running naked in a university, and let's assign some body parts. So Alan, you have... oh my god, these body parts, they're not all that usable. The body part for you is the back of your neck. The back of your neck. The back of your neck. Right.
So I'm nearly 40. I'm quite used to most of my body parts not being usable.
So as much as possible, Alan, you have to use the back of your neck. Let's say that Naveen, you have to use your eyebrow. You have to use your eyebrows. There we go. Already in the spirit. Giano, I love that you've suggested spleen, but I think that's too cruel to make someone use their spleen. Then we get Ezekiel has said kidney, and he's also said testicles. Sam, over to you. Right, I'll give you the power of veto. Are you going for it?
Oh, yeah, that's what the perverts want. So
okay. So, Sam, you'll have to use your testicles as best you can in this scene. And Gavin, as I'm throwing you in the deep end here, I'm going to give you your fingers to use. As much as possible, use your fingers. Sam, do not expose yourself as much as you may be tempted. Okay, and this is about running naked in the university, and here you go.
Look at me run! Look at me run! Look at me run!
Where did he go? There? Did he go there?
Those are well balanced. Those are well balanced. How are we?
Run! Run! Before the security guards grab you by the scruff of the neck.
I feel like
the security guards.
You're lucky we're not in the States. They'd overreact so badly they'd napalm the campers.
Oh, don't be so testy, Alan.
Oh! He's hitting me in the eye. He's hitting me in the eye. Ow!
Sorry, I have that effect on a lot of people.
he's hit you in the eye because of what he's done with his balls. You call that a cervical bullshit? Cervical, the cervical spine is the 7.
Yes, he raises the hair on my eyebrows. Please stop running in the halls.
I'll stop talking bollocks.
I wish you wouldn't use language like that, Sam. It makes all the hair on the back of my neck stand on end.
Tough testing to you.
What did I do? I'm hurt.
Hey, join me. Stop being such a bad end.
I wish I had some way to help you, Gavin, but I haven't even got a hunch.
My nose is about to collapse looking at what I'm looking at. I think I need to turn away.
I'm just going to get to the other side and see if I can help myself because my legs are useless for now.
And scene! Okay, well done there, everyone. Well done. So, audience, who do you think made the best creative use of their body parts in that round? So, if you felt that Sam's use of his camera was utter bollocks, then vote for Sam. If you think that Alan is a pain in the neck, vote for Alan.
Well, that's my wife's vote secured.
If you want to give Gavin the middle finger, vote for Gavin. And for the life of me, I can't remember what you'd got, Naveen, so I can't make a pun. Oh, and if you want to show the people's eyebrow to Naveen, then vote Naveen. So, audience, please put your votes into the comments, but let's find out what some of our other performers felt. So, Catherine, who do you think did the best there?
I think they're all good, but I would choose Naveen with his eyebrows. It's really, I see that he made an effort with like non-stop raising his eyebrows. It's funny.
Okay, Michael, how would you vote this one?
I'll vote for Gavin for his splendid endeavours.
Okay, fantastic. How would you vote Lucy?
I was a bit shocked because I was drawing you guys and I looked away for 1 second and all of a sudden Alan had taken his clothes off and it was quite traumatizing. So I'd probably vote for the.
I love that of what just happened there. Alan was the most traumatizing out of all of us.
Yeah. Okay, so audience, keep putting those votes. We're getting votes coming through, but keep putting the votes. You always need to put the votes quite quick so that they always get counted. Dave, how would you vote it?
I'm not sure because I'm not sure what was going on. I saw Sam just jogging for non-stop. I think I gave it a Sam just for the fact he just jogged for that entire scene, pretty much, in no way. Well, I'll also give it an extra vote for Gavin as well because just the hilarity was just him running from one side of the screen going, "Watch out!" or whatever was he saying at one point. And
okay.
Just encapsulated the chaos perfectly.
Okay, so we've got some comments through. We've got some votes coming through. So we've got a vote from Ezekiel on YouTube. You have voted for Naveen. We've got votes. Andrew says Sam. Janie says Sam was making me tired. So I don't know if that counts.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, Nina votes Naveen. We've also got Naveen's eyebrows were great. So Naveen, Sam, Naveen. So Naveen, Sam, Naveen. That's like a tune. But Naveen is in the lead there. Naveen is in the lead. Any more votes coming through? Any votes for Gavin? Okay, Lucy has just privately commented to us, but it's good enough that I'm going to read it aloud. It says, Naveen's eyebrows should have their own show. I love it. Okay, we've got another vote for Naveen come through. So, is that going to call it? Going once, going twice. Naveen, you win. Well done there. So, okay, who hasn't been in the last two games? Who has not been in the last two games? Who haven't we had? Okay, so Catherine hasn't, Lucy hasn't. Anyone else?
Lucy.
Is that everyone?
Lucy.
Yeah, you're not representing the women here. Come on.
Okay, I haven't been in the scene. And Jay. Jay, have you been in the scene?
Not yet.
Okay, so Jay, Lucy, myself and Catherine. We're going to do a game which is known as Immobilize. We're going to play a round of Immobilize, and the way that Immobilize works, everyone, is that once again we're going to need lots of suggestions very quickly of body parts, and then we will not be allowed to use that body part in the scene. So it's the reverse of what we just saw with body language. We will be suggested a body part which we are not allowed to use as we do the scene. Now, if you say legs and we're all sat down, then it's not going to really affect us much. So try to be creative, audience. Give lots of suggestions of body parts that we will not be allowed to use. So, okay, let's see what we will have here. First of all, I'm going to choose another crime that we had earlier for this to be around. Okay, let's have a look. And audience, after this, we will be coming on to our last game, so we will need lots of suggestions of characters. So I'm going to put up that suggestion for now, in fact. The next thing we will need, as you can see in the suggestion box, is characters from fictional history plus unusual things for them to do. But, for now, the crime is... wait a minute, what's this? Oh no, that's a character, Okay, grow cannabis in my neighbour's unused garage. This will be a scene about growing cannabis in the neighbour's unused garage. Let's see if we've got some body parts through. So, we're going to say that, Jay, you are not allowed to use your eyebrows. Jay, you are not allowed to use your eyebrows. Lucy, you are not allowed to use your eyelashes. You are not allowed to use your eyelashes in this scene. Catherine, you are not allowed to use your shoulders. And, oh my god, I then am not allowed to use my tongue. I will not be allowed to use my tongue. So, just very quickly, if I can do this as well, I'm going to take inspiration here. You said this is representing the girls in the scene. So let's see what I can do. Is that working? There we go. So, I will not use my tongue in this scene. Catherine, you cannot use your shoulders, I believe. Lucy, you cannot use your eyelashes. And Jay, you cannot use your eyebrows, I believe. Okay. And this is about growing cannabis in the neighbour's garage, and here we go.
Catherine, your top is falling off. You need to maybe just adjust your top a little bit, pull it back on. Yeah.
I
mean, if we're going to grow cannabis, you need to at least be decently dressed. If we're going to be drug dealers, we're not going to be caught by the police. So you need to cover yourself up a little bit more.
So what are you doing growing your plants in the monastery where I am in right now?
Well, the meat girl over there, she really needs weed.
You are growing your plant. Oh my god, what is this? Why are you growing this in our holy ground? You should not grow this on the holy ground.
Well, we're trying to bring back the voice of the mute girl. I mean, look at her. She's so weird looking. She can't talk. No. She just smokes weed all day long. It's really depressing, right?
I am so angry. Look at me. My anger is overflowing. What are you doing?
I can see your anger overflowing. It's so emotional in your eyes.
Can we get her to talk? What? She's asking us to smoke together, right?
Yeah, no, I'm the drug dealer, not the drug taker. If I smoke my own product, I'm not getting any money. I'm not stupid, like you, stupid mute girl.
No.
Right,
no.
Come on.
No, keep the gun. Keep the gun away from us.
Just speak up.
No.
I'm not gonna blink just because you hold a gun at me.
No, do not, never.
I'm not gonna be scared.
Follow the
I'm not gonna stand back.
do not shoot your brains out. No.
Catherine, do you have your gun in the bag? Get your gun, Catherine.
Stop.
I don't care. Shoot yourself.
No.
I was like,
What is she doing?
She was such a waste of my time.
You have
She's just trying to grab everyone's attention. Not like I'm going to look at her.
Follow the path of peace. You should repent.
How do I follow the path of peace? Teacher, you have taught me so well. How do I follow the path of peace?
What is that?
Oh, Christ, there's a monster! There's a monster! They're chasing us!
Run away!
You're not even showing us this bad!
I'm not
Show
trying
us
to stand
monster
back.
food.
I'm going to face this shit. Drug dealers. We have to face everything. Otherwise, we're going to be
And
arrested.
scene! Well done there, guys. Well done. Okay, fantastic. I clicked on the wrong thing there. I was meant to be something else. But never mind. Okay, so... excellent, Alan. I love what you're doing there, representing... I'm not sure, but like it.
Well, no, I got no votes for taking my shirt off, so I thought for the next game I'd cover up completely.
Okay, but audience, very quickly, it is voting time. Voting time. Audience, who do you think made the best creative use with their restriction there? If you felt it was me without being able to use my tongue, then vote for me. If you felt it was Jay without being able to use his eyebrows, then vote for Jay. If you felt it was Lucy not being able to use her eyelashes, vote for Lucy. And if you felt that Catherine shouldered all of the responsibility there, vote for Catherine. So just whilst we're getting any votes coming through, let's find out. Dave, how would you vote this?
I'm going to give it to Jay, who I thought gave a performance that was very reminiscent of Tommy Wiseau in the room. So I thought, well, we're going to go with that one. Thought it was beautiful.
Okay, Gavin, how would you vote that?
I will also give it to Jay. I love his in the end when he was trying to stroll away while trying to run. That was damn funny.
Brilliant. Naveen, how would you vote?
Yeah, I would vote Jay as well because just looking at him was scary to me. Because
Okay, this. And lastly here, Mikey, how would you vote before we go to the comments?
I would also say Jay. It kind of feels like if you get eyebrows, it's like a ringer kind of instant win because those were my two favorite performances from the last two games.
Okay, so we've got lots of votes and literally everything coming through is for Jay right now. So all of the votes coming up are for Jay on the various social medias. DL Live Guy, where are you? We need to hear what you're voting for. Okay, so Jay, we'll give a few more seconds to see if any more votes are coming through. Anyone voting for anyone else? We've got 3 for Jay, 4. Okay, anyone voting? Okay, we've got another for Jay. And any more votes coming through? So let's have a good. Okay, so the next thing's coming through are back to suggestions. So that may be that there. So in which case I can say congratulations, Jay, you win that round. So well done.
Are we sure he's not getting the votes because his name is just one letter?
It could be.
Very easy, but so.
Well, I told you Mike is easier to write than Michael, Mike. So anyway, so and let's just go now to our final challenge, which is an impression tournament. An impression... Oh, hang on, I'm not switching the right thing on. Right, go for it. An impression tournament. So, audience, we now need lots of suggestions. If you haven't already put some through, and we've already had some, of characters from fiction or history, plus unusual things for them to do. Characters from fiction or history, plus unusual things for them to do. So... we're going to have a tournament, so we're going to try and do this in a couple of rounds. So, in fact, we're going to have 3 ways. The way we'll make this go smoother is with 3 ways. So we'll have lots of 3 ways. Oh, matron, no. Right, okay. But anyway, starting us off, we're going to have Michael, Alan, and Jay. Michael, Alan, and Jay. You will be the first round if everyone else kills their camera. Audience, we're going to need lots of voting in this, so get ready to vote on who you think does the best impressions, which we will do momentarily. Michael, Alan, and Jay. Mike, if you can mute your camera for a moment. Mikey, rather. Sorry. Okay, let's have a look. So, Michael, I would like you to be the character. Let's go back to use some of the early ones first. Michael, I would like you to be Hannibal Lecter, really being a vegetarian. You are Hannibal Lecter, and you are really a vegetarian, and here you go.
Carrots, courgettes, turnips, beetroot.
Okay, thank you very much there, Michael. I love it. Okay. Actually, genuinely quite frightening. Not sure if it was for the right reasons. But next, we're going to have Alan. Let's find a character for you, Alan. Oh, okay. I think this one is going to be good for you. So I'm expecting big things here. No pressure. Ebenezer Scrooge reciting poetry of his love to mankind. Ebenezer Scrooge reciting poetry for his love of mankind. And here you go.
Each man's death diminishes me, for I am involved with mankind, and therefore send not to ask for whom the bell tolls. The bell tolls for nobody, because I'm damned if I'm going to pay into the Bell Restoration Fund for this local church. If you want to worship an imaginary god, do it on your own time, with your own money. And I'll see you, Mr. Cratchit, Sunday morning, 9 a.m.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much there, Alan. So, next up, let's find a character for Jay. Let's see who we've got here, Jay. We have... Let's see who we've got. Okay, you are going to be... I don't know what that means. So I'm not going to choose that one. Okay, you're going to be Winnie the Pooh shopping in a supermarket. You are Winnie the Pooh shopping in a supermarket. And here you go. You may be muted, Jay.
It's a glorious day. I can finally go out and watch the butterflies. And actually, I don't have honey anymore. I have to go to the supermarket. Oh, what? They all panic bought honey. Honey. They bought honey. They outbought all of the honey. What do they have? Toilet paper. They left the toilet paper behind, and they bought all the honey because they know that the honey can last long. That's so unfair. Wait. What did the panda cheese guy do? Destroy!
Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so audience, it is now up to you to vote. It is voting time. Put into the comments if you felt that Jay was so sweet there with that honey. Vote if you feel that Alan is picking a poor man's pocket on a day such as this. And vote for Michael if you felt that his vegetable Hannibal Lecter was good. I can't think of a pun again. So, okay, vote Michael or Hannibal for Michael. Vote Alan or Ebenezer, that's a tough word, or Scrooge for Alan, or vote Pooh or Jay for Jay. So, let's find out what some of our other performers felt. Lucy, how would you vote this one?
I vote for Jay. Absolutely brilliant. I love the fact that everybody in Planet bought honey. I kind of accidentally Planet bought honey, so I feel that.
Yeah, I agree. I bought 2 jars of honey. Right, Sam, who would you vote for?
It's very, very close. I think I'm just about going to have to give it to Michael, just for the fact that I am genuinely terrified.
Okay. Naveen, how would you vote?
Though I was inclined to give it to Jay, but I was also very impressed by Alan's poetry and how he turned the capitalist knife into his assistant's heart by telling him to come to work. So, yes.
Okay. Lastly here, Dave, how would you vote this one?
Oh, it's tricky because it was a very strong round. All three were fantastic. As was said, I think Alan's literary prowess was exhibited very well there, and his thing. But I think it's the fact that I just never thought it's a day when Winnie the Pooh would turn into a vicious bear. So I think I have to give it to Jay.
Okay, fantastic. Let's see what our audience has voted. So Andrew on Facebook has voted for Jay. Any more votes coming through? Nina on Facebook has voted for Jay. Ezekiel via YouTube has also voted Jay. Any more votes coming through? Janie on Twitch has voted Alan. So just give it a few more seconds as these votes are still coming through. Erica on YouTube is voting Alan. So that's 3 for Jay, 2 for Alan. 3 for Jay, 2 for Alan. We'll give it another few seconds. I'll take this opportunity to say this is the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. If you're still voting, I'll give you these few more seconds. But what I also need to tell you is we have shows every week on a Wednesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. UK time, and we are doing more and more of these Friday matinees at 12 p.m. UK time. So let's see if there's any more votes coming through. And we're going to give it another 5 seconds to see any more votes. Okay, Hayley in the office votes for Alan. Alan, who is Hayley?
I've no idea.
Okay,
one of my colleagues, I think.
Okay, but Erica, you need to tell Hayley to get on because
They can't. It's lunchtime. They're not all on at the same time.
Well, I don't know what to say. This could be vote rigging. I don't know if we can take this vote.
Of course it's vote rigging.
Of course it's vote rigging.
Erica, she's voted for Sam more often than me.
As my parents usually vote for Alan more than me.
Okay, I'm willing to say that this is a tie, only because I enjoy these challenges. So, what we are going to do now, guys, between Alan and Jay, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to produce something to show to everyone else here, to show the camera, which represents sport. Something to represent sport. You have 30 seconds, and here you go. So, Alan and Jay are finding something to represent sport. Okay. Erica also says during this time that Louise says Sam is sexy. So, Sam, there you go. So, you know, yeah, hook Sam up. Louise, you're loving that testicle scene, weren't you? So. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to see. We've got 34 seconds have gone on the clock. So let's see. Jay, what do you have to represent sport?
A very, very small basketball.
Very small basketball. I like it. Alan, what do you have?
I have got the Liverpool-Everton friendly derby.
Oh, wow. I think I am just about going to give it to you there, Alan, just because you represented 2 sports teams in one go. So well done there, Alan. So next up, we're going to move...
Well played, Jay. You were very worthy.
Yes, well done, Jay. You quite possibly genuinely won that round. But regardless of the voting, we played it the way we played it. Okay, so next up, let's have Sam, let's have Gavin, and let's have Mikey. Sam, Gavin, and Mikey. Everyone, in a moment, guys, I'm going to lose track of who we have and haven't had, so you're going to have to help me out. So, Sam, Gavin, and Mikey. Let's find some more characters. So, audience still keep suggesting characters, and let's see who we've got here. So, Gavin, you are going to be who we got here? Oh god, I've lost all the votes. Not the votes, the comments. Okay, Iron Man collecting his pension. You are Iron Man, you are collecting his pension. Okay. And here you go.
Jarvis. Jarvis, I need the money to come in. Jarvis, I'm at the teller now. Sir, I need the money now, sir. Please, kind sir. Shut up, Jarvis. I'm talking to the kind man. No, not you, sir. Jarvis, it is just the man. He's going to... Sir, it is not you. I'm not... I shall not take change.
Okay, well done. I'm going to stop you there. Fantastic stuff. Next up, we are going to have Mikey. Mikey, let's get a character for you. Mikey, you are going to be... Oh, we're keeping this on a Marvel theme. You're going to be Thor, the mighty Thor, wanting to become a ballet dancer. The mighty Thor wanting to become a ballet dancer, and here you go.
I've spent many years as a mighty warrior, conquering worlds, vanquishing mighty foes, but now I wish to dance. Have you seen the God of Thunder? Thunder through the ballet? No. And now you shall. Watch my lightning pirouettes of mightiness and be afraid. I'm beautiful, aren't I?
Okay, fantastic, well done. Okay, so next up we're going to come to Sam. And Sam, you are going to be James Bond learning to drive. James Bond learning to drive, and here you go.
Right, so Q, what is it I've got to do first? Oh, I have to put the keys in the ignition. Excellent, excellent. Now what happens next? Oh, you've got an autopilot. Fantastic. Whoa! Whoa! That is far too fast for me, Q. Why are we up on the walls? This is far too much. Oh, can't I just give Louise a call and shag her? That sounds like much more of a similar thing for me to be doing on a nightly basis. Oh, just get me a martini. I much prefer not driving.
Okay, well done. So now it is voting time, audience. See, Sam, you may have we don't know who Louise is. You may have genuinely had a chance, but before you've even met, you've gone on broadcast and be like, if I could just be shagging her. So.
Yeah, that's James Bond. That's not me. I was playing a character, David.
Oh, sorry, I do get this wrong.
I was acting.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed, Dave, but when he did that bit at the end, he wasn't even holding a gun. It was purely acting.
Wait, hang on. Right, okay. Audience, do get those votes through. Vote for Sam or James Bond if you are voting for Sam. Vote for Thor or Mikey if you are voting for Mikey. Or vote Iron Man or Gavin if you are voting for Gavin. So, let's find out what some of our performers thought. And we'll start with Dave. How would you decide this?
I think I was quite taken with Mikey's portrayal of a ballet dancing Thor, so I'll go with Mikey.
Okay, and let's find out, Michael, how would you vote it?
I thought the balletic Thor was very plausible there. Well done.
Okay, and Catherine, how would you decide?
I would go for Thor, not like it, especially when it's my favorite character in the Marvel series, and he's done it beautifully with when he does the ballet poses with his muscles as well. It's so funny.
Okay, brilliant. Let's see what the audience have said. So the audience has said Ezekiel has said a vote for Mikey. Andrew has said Sam. Nina on Facebook has said Mikey. Janie has said Mikey. Erica says Sam ×3 TCI office. I don't know what that means quite, but I'm not going to count that.
From the office.
No, I'm not going to count that.
Works in. TCI is to come in. She books operations for it, yes.
Right, I don't understand, but that's only one vote, Sam. I'm sorry.
No, 3 of them are voting for me.
Well, tell them to log on. You know, they're not in a physical office. You know, we all know this.
But no, they literally are in a physical office. They're not working from home.
What? Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you look a fool now, David. 3 votes for me.
Yeah, they don't count, Sam. So tell them, Erica, if they're watching, that they need to risk their jobs if they want to get Sam to win here. Louise, look, this might be your future husband right here. So you need to actually log on and actually put the vote yourself. You can't just get your
David
girlfriends to
McMahon
do it
over
for
it.
you. Right, so
Louise, I would never be so rude to you.
Erica says we can't log on, we are saving lives. Okay. That's a very good comeback. Okay. I'm going to make the decision here that from this point onwards we need physical votes with different usernames. Okay, but let's have a look. So Mikey, Sam, Mikey. Okay, we're going to settle this with another challenge. The way we're going to settle it is with a category battle. So Mikey and Sam, you guys are going to do what is known as a category battle. And the way it works is you're going to name things in quick succession until someone repeats or runs out or says an incorrect answer. And I quite like the Marvel theme we had here, so I'm going to have you naming different Marvel characters. Different Marvel characters without repeating one, without hesitating for too long, and I'm going to do a quick countdown. So, starting with Sam, and here you go.
Thor.
Spider-Man.
The Hulk.
Captain America.
Iron Man.
Red Hulk.
Black Panther.
Taskmaster.
Catwoman.
No, Catwoman is DC. Oh, Sam. That was going to be a good round of it. So well done.
I got that far with a miracle.
Yeah. Okay. No, you did well. Okay. So.
Stan Lee. I should have said Stan Lee.
Yeah, I would have counted
Hang
it.
on. But isn't Taskmaster in the Batman games?
Oh wait, what's this?
No. Is he in the Spider-Man game?
Okay. Oh, so there should be. Okay, so who are the final four performers who have not done theirs yet? I have not. Dave has not. Who else has not done theirs? Lucy. Okay, so if everyone else drops out their camera.
Have I done this yet? Have I done this?
Yes,
you were Hannibal Lecter. Right, okay.
I haven't.
For those watching, by the way, Naveen's had to drop out for a little bit. He said they had to go somewhere.
That's no worries. Okay, so we're going to do these final four, and then we will have a finale round. So we're going to start with Lucy. Oh, this is a callback to yesterday's show, so I like the connective tissue here. But Lucy, you are going to be Emma Bunton, curing coronavirus. You are Emma Bunton. You are curing coronavirus. And here you go.
So, like, I've been told by the doctors that we can, like, cure coronavirus. And there's my baby crying, so that's going to make improv a lot harder. But that's okay, because now I'm, like, on a radio show and, like, I'm Baby Spice still, but, like, yeah, I don't actually really know how to solve coronavirus, so that's what we're going to do.
Okay, thank you so much there. Those sound effects were very realistic.
I was distracted with the whole baby stuff, and I don't even know if I was playing the right game or anything then.
Okay.
Perfect for Emma Bunton being Baby Spice and you have a baby noise immediately as soon as you start. That's amazing.
So, next up, we are going to have a character for you, Dave. And the character is going to be Katniss Everdeen, scared of weapons. You are Katniss Everdeen, you are scared of weapons. And here you go.
No, you can't take my sister to battle. I volunteer in her stead. So what do I have to do? You want me to hold that arrow and the bow, and you want me to shoot, and you want to set me on fire. That's going to get my sponsorship, is it? You know what? I'm out. No chance. Goodbye. No.
Okay, fantastic there. Next up will be Catherine. I'm going to find a character for you, Catherine. And you are going to be Willy Wonka, and you are lactose intolerant. You are Willy Wonka.
Wait. Willy Wonka is the
Chocolate Factory.
Is the guy in? Oh yeah, the Chocolate Factory, and yeah.
Okay,
and
so
what is the action again? So
lactose intolerant, so you can't have milk.
Okay.
So you're Willy Wonka and you're lactose intolerant, and here you go.
Guys, I need you guys to help me out. I'm making this chocolate, the best chocolate in the world, but it can't have lactose because I'm gonna die if I literally have it. Can you help me out? No, don't feed me. Don't you dare to try to feed me. It's not gonna work. No! I'm gonna have goosebumps all over. I'm gonna die from it. No. I need to fix this factory. No.
Okay, well done there. Fantastic. So, excellent stuff, which now means it will come to me. And I will do one here. Let's just see. Is there any...
Can I point out, by the way, that lactose tolerance is a purely Western mutation that's developed in European people because they drink the milk of cows. And that in the East, especially the Far East, everybody is lactose intolerant because they never developed that mutation. So I think that may have been a slightly difficult one to call.
Okay, but let me just very quickly find a character here. And I have got that I am Rocky Balboa advising the government on public health. I am Rocky Balboa, I am advising the government on public health. So, Adrian! I've just been running up these stairs here, and it's got me really pumped for a fight. And, I'm gonna take you all on, and it doesn't matter if we're gonna do it, so that we're gonna kill this coronavirus in the ring, or if we're gonna go to outer space on the Apollo mission. But either way, make sure you drink your milk and eat your vitamins unless you're lactose intolerant. Yeah! And that's all I've got on that. So, audience, vote now for who you felt did the best one there. If you felt it was me as Rocky Balboa, put David or Rocky. If you felt it was Catherine as Willy Wonka, then vote Catherine or Willy Wonka. If you felt that it was Dave, I forget who you were, as Katniss Everdeen, then vote for Dave, and Emma Bunton was Lucy, so vote either Lucy or Emma Bunton. Whilst we wait for those audience votes to come through, then we will very quickly find out. What did you think, Michael?
I think Rocky there was the public health to be reckoned with.
Excellent, thank you very much. And we're going to find out... Oh, Watson's back. Hello, Watson. Right. Hey. Okay, find out there. What did you think, Sam?
I thought the slight double meaning of baby and Baby Spice there with the noises as well as the impression won that one for me, so I'm going to vote for Lucy.
I like it. Jay, how would you vote this? Oh, I don't know if...
I would go with Rocky Balboa.
Okay, fantastic. And Gavin, we'll just ask you, and then we will find out how the votes have gone.
You had me at Adrian.
Okay, so we've got some votes coming through. Let's see how the votes have gone. So we've got a vote here. Andrew on Facebook has said Lucy. Janie has said on Twitch has said Dave. Wait, so Dave, were you in this round? You were. So that's not David. Right, okay, I thought it was me for a second. Right, Ezekiel has said Lucy. Nina has said Dave. So far it is between Lucy and Dave. There are 2 votes apiece. We're going to see if any more votes are coming through. This is to go into the finale round. Okay, any more votes coming through? I'm going to give it a 5-second countdown. And then we're going to set you these guys another challenge. So 5, 4, 3. Okay, any more votes coming through now? 2, 1. And Lucy, Dave. It's still tied up. So we're going to set you a challenge between Lucy and Dave. I would like... Now, you can't use props for this, Lucy, but it is inspired by a prop that you do have to hand. I would like you to both, at the same time, to do your best baby impression. And here you go.
At the same time?
Yeah, go for it.
baby's one. The baby got it.
Okay, interesting. So, just because you're on screen, Catherine, how would you vote this between Dave and Lucy?
I would go for Dave. It's so authentic.
Okay.
I truly thought it's amazing.
Sam, how would you vote it?
I think Lucy's clearly been doing some imitations of her own baby there, so I'm going to go with Lucy.
Okay, and Michael, how would you vote it?
Dave was gripping.
Okay, Alan, how would you vote?
I think for pure authenticity, I've got to go with Dave because he's got the right hairstyle.
Okay, Gavin, last 2 votes. Gavin, how would you vote?
Sorry, me?
Well, Jay, how do you vote?
Oh, yeah, I agree with Alan. Dave was very, very authentic.
At that point, Gavin, we don't even need your vote. That means, Dave, you have won and you go through. Well done. Okay, so we now have... Who do we have in the finale? We have Dave. Who else? And Alan. Dave, Alan, and Jay. And we have lost... We have lost Mikey. But, Sam, you can now qualify into the finale round because of the controversy. So we have 4 finalists. 4 finalists. So audience, we need some final characters.
Not at all. Don't you worry about that.
Final characters. Let's see who we've got. Going first will be Alan. Audience, we need a few final characters to come through. Alan, you are going to be... who are you? Right, so you are going to be... Isaac Newton does not discover gravity. Alan, you are Isaac Newton. You are failing to discover gravity, and here you go.
Maybe I shouldn't sit under a fir tree.
Like it. Okay, next up we will have Dave. Dave, you are going to be Dracula dancing on ice. Dracula dancing on ice. I know.
Always dancing.
I know. Dancing Dave, Disco Dave. Okay. And here you go.
Ah, the ice is frozen perfectly. Ha 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 ha. Now, I shall have to use some kind of skating mechanism. Ah, I shall use my extra fangs. Put them on my feet. And then you shall watch me dance. The dance on ice. Here we go. And 1 Parmaray. Ah, ha, ha, ha. 2 and 2 skating boys. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And I don't know any other ice dancing terms.
Okay.
Wasn't sure I did 1 there, but never mind.
So now we will come to Sam. Is it just the 3 finalists?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right. So, Sam, let's find a character for you. And you are going to be... Oh, we've also got Dracula donating blood, but we won't have a Dracoff. So let's have a look. You are Bigfoot. You have a hard time getting shoes, as suggested just now by Ezekiel. You are Bigfoot. You have a hard time getting shoes, and here you go.
I want some shoes. Give me shoes. They don't fit. This is stupid. I have to walk around barefoot everywhere I go now. This is not fair. Stupid shoe shop. Clarks can suck a fat one.
Okay. So, audience, this is to decide who will be today's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. So, put into the comments if you felt that it was Sam just now as Bigfoot. Okay, put into the comments if you felt that it was Dave as Dracula on ice. And put into the comments Alan if you felt it was Alan as Isaac Newton. Yes, okay. Do you know what, the reason I say that is because when they first suggested it, they actually put Thomas Edison, but then they corrected themselves. But, okay, very quickly as we get the...
If Thomas Edison could have got away with claiming inventing gravity, he would have done. So, fair point.
Yes. Audience, it is up to you now to vote. Gavin, how would you vote this one?
A man of few words, I say it's Alan. You got it, man.
Okay. Jay, how would you vote it?
If I'm going to go by the cognitive side, it would be Alan. But I enjoy Dave's.
But if you go by the penis side?
Accent. The cognitive. I would go with
Louise
Dave.
is still watching, Sam wins.
Okay, so who was that, Jay?
That would be Dave.
Okay. Well, the penis side, I love it. Michael, how would you vote this?
The last one.
Sorry, Michael, are you busy doing Sudoku right now? And Catherine, how do you vote? Oh, the last one. Leave me alone. Catherine.
It came in like an 80s hip-hop breakdance song, that. The last one.
Catherine, how do you vote?
So I'll take it.
I would go for Alan. It's simple and it spread it gives the message. It's amazing.
Okay, so we have some votes coming through. Audience, I'm going to give you a few more seconds to vote because this is the finale. I will once again say this is Extreme Improv XStreamed. We have shows on Wednesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. We regularly have these Friday matinees at 12 p.m. We also have lots of other things on the channel. Later on today, in fact, if you're watching today, then we will present our pro wrestling podcast, the Super Kick Mania Pro Wrestling Podcast, I believe at 3 p.m. There will be Degrino to my left and Oh George to my right. We'll be doing a watch-along to WCW Super Brawl 1, which I know everyone is dying to see. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll halfway be between commentary and just giving our thoughts on the performers at the time. So that is to look forward to at 3 p.m. UK time here today. So we have lots of votes coming through. Let's see who we've got. We have got a vote from Andrew on Facebook who says Alan. We've got a second vote for Alan. Ezekiel on YouTube says hard battle between Dave and Sam, but I'd give the vote to Dave. So that's 2 to Dave, 1 to Alan. We've got another vote. We've got another vote coming through for Dave. So that's 3-1 to Dave. 3-1 to Dave.
2-all.
What?
2-all. Alan got first two.
Good job, Dave's an honest man. Thank you, Dave.
How did Alan get the first two?
Because you said Alan.
Because you read my name out twice.
No, you've misunderstood me. Let me go through it from the top again. So Andrew votes for Alan. Then we have a vote for Dave. Then Ezekiel says hard battle between Dave and Sam, but I'll give the vote to Dave.
Okay, we all heard you say Alan twice.
Well, I said the wrong name. I said the wrong name. Look, La La Land. This is a La La Land moment. So, anyway, the next vote comes through and it's for Dave. I'm going to watch that video. I swear I didn't say the wrong name. But I probably did.
My lawyers have watched it and they're going to be in touch.
Okay, so Sam, you're winning. Where is Louise now? I can't believe you've like had a blossoming romance, a shag, and been deserted all within the space of one improv show.
Story of my life.
I know, right? Okay, so we're going to see any more votes going through. I'm going to give it a 5-second countdown. Audience, if you're going to vote, you need to vote straight away. And so we've said Alan, Dave, and then Dave and Dave again. Hard fought battle between Dave and Sam, but it gives it to Dave. 3, 2, 1. Dave, you have kept the title there. Well done. So fantastic stuff. So Dave, today you are Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Let's present you with the championship belt. As well.
I got the belt today.
Yeah, I forgot to recently. So there you go. It's right there on top of you as we speak. So, audience, do feel free to put any final messages, any shout-outs to each other, any comments you'd like to say to us, or anything you would just like to tell the world, and we will read it out at the end of the show. But for now, let's find out where you can find our performers today. We've had a lot of new guests today, a couple of them just because of either time zone difference or work commitments, as it is the middle of the day, have had to disappear off. But I don't think Lucy's still here. I think we've lost Lucy. Oh no, she is still here. Right, but we'll thank Mike and Naveen as well. But for now, let's find out where we can find you, Gavin.
I work with Naveen. We are improvisers in India. We work at a company called Mischief and Act. We are mainly musical improv company. So come check us out. We have a show coming up on the 28th of May. So the link is on the chat section. We can share it with everyone else.
Okay, so the link is on the chat. You're going to have to tell us because you need to put it onto the chat on YouTube because they won't see our chat.
On Facebook, search for us. We are Mischief Action. The name is at Mischief Action. Search for our page. The event is online on Mischief Action on Facebook.com/Mischief Action.
Okay, fantastic. Let's also find out where we can find Jay.
You can because Sam is my idol. I did something like this too, so you can find me here. I'm supposed to be on the other side there, so yes. You can find me at Bald Guy Science on Twitter and on Instagram. You can find me at Bald Guy Art Space on Facebook. And you can also watch shows by 1.5 Man Crammers Collective or by Clutch King.
Okay,
Yes.
Jay, I'm just going to say
For-
it's
Again,
a little
sorry.
bit like when you're at the opticians and there's reading tests. Like the words at the top I can read really clearly. As you go lower down, they're harder and harder to read.
I will go away from my there.
Okay, but yeah, I can't read anything below the third line. I can't read any. Hang on 1 second. I can't read anything below the third line. That's much better.
Yes.
Okay, so next up we will come to Alan. Where can we find you?
You can't find me. I don't exist between these shows. I am in a comatose state of torpor, like Dracula while being carried across the sea in a coffin of his native soil.
Okay.
But thanks for listening.
Okay, Catherine, joining us for the first time today. Where can we find you?
So I am based in London, and I am starting off freelance model and actor. You can find me on Instagram at my username is Call Me by Catherine. So it's exactly the movie Call Me by Your Name, but Call Me by and then insert Catherine. It's one word. So
Okay.
just look me out on Instagram, and there's a link in my bio that you can see everything about me. Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Sam, where can we find you?
You can find me in all of the usual places, which will appear behind me now. You can find me on Facebook, Sam George Performer. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Samuel O. George.
Oh, George. Hi.
You'll see on those my next project, which is coming up, which is I am playing Francis Flute in A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is on a live stream on Sunday the 21st of June.
Okay, fantastic. Lucy, where can we find you?
Oh, hi. We are in Penang in Malaysia, and we are basically all three of us are the entire Penang comedy scene. There's a few others as well, but we run a place called the Little Art House Studios in Penang. Okay, and we also run comedy events, but we're also visual artists as well. So we kind of do a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, fantastic.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Little Art House Studios, la.space, that's us, or Penang comedy events, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Michael, where can we find you?
I've written it down. Michael Tufnell on Facebook, TUFFNELL, on Twitter at Michael Tufnell, and there's no gap, you know what I mean, between the Michael and the Tufnell, and Instagram at Michael_Tufnell, but I might change my name for the next time I do one of these to get more votes, you see, because if you've got a shorter name like Jay or Sam or something like that, you seem to get a lot of votes. So I'm going to see if I can truncate it. But for the time being, I'm using these names.
Okay, so with that in mind, I might do the thing. Just call me the Big D. So, okay, my name is David Pstansky, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pstansky, spelled Pustansky. In a moment, I will do the wrap-up for Extreme Improv, but for now, let's come to today's winner. Let's hear from DeGrino.
I give my my thing away there. Yes, indeed. I'll just quickly written it as well. Twitter @Degrino or @D_Anthony_Green, which is my proper acting one, which I don't update very regularly, unfortunately. Also Facebook, actor page is David Anthony Green as well. And yeah, in about an hour, me, Sam, and David will do Super Kick Mania. So.
Yes, so I'm going to bring everyone back. The baby is getting right into the shot there.
Can I just say...
Yes, go for it, Michael.
That's a different baby from last week.
This is the stunt double.
Same baby every week, not a different one.
Yeah.
I do feel quite strongly about that.
We're inventing baby prov here. So, okay. What was I going to say? So this is Extreme Improv XStreamed. And it is on every Wednesday and Thursday at 8:30 UK time, 8:30 PM that is, and every Friday, well, seemingly every Friday, but most Fridays at 12 PM for a matinee. The other couple of things to say is if you are watching this on YouTube and you've enjoyed the show, or even if you haven't and you want to troll us in the comments, just go and press that subscribe button and that will help a lot. And if you are on Mixer or Twitch or even DL Live, where we had someone join us from today, then do click the follow button, and if you're on Facebook, do click that like, thumbs up button. We have lots of podcasts, including Super Kick Mania Pro Wrestling podcast, which will be starting, like I said, about an hour's time. I better get some breakfast. But until then, this has been the Extreme Improv Extreme Show, and until next time, thank you so much, and bye for now. Bye guys!
Bye.
Woo!